ChatGPT is making me real money. Let's see how it's going. I've been using AI to invest, and today we'll find out how it's currently doing. For anyone who didn't see my first episode a few weeks ago, I've been putting my hard-earned cash in ChatGPT and Gemini's hands to invest and try and beat the market. But not only am I trying to beat the stock market, I'm trying to see if they can beat the Bank of England, Bitcoin, and Warren Buffett. Let's cut straight to it and see how our first month has gone so far. Well, easy to see here that ChatGPT is currently out in the lead with £77 profit so far. In second place we have Gemini with £60 profits. Next we have the Bank of England with £4. Fourth position we currently have the S&P 500 with a loss of £7. Second to last Bitcoin with an £11 loss, and still in last place our man Warren Buffett with a £43 loss so far. Obviously, we're only 1 month into this experiment, but I didn't expect to see both our AIs to be so far out in front at this point. I kind of thought they'd be losing, and I definitely didn't expect Warren Buffett to be in last place. As we can see from our second chart here, both our AIs are in a smooth trajectory upwards, which is fantastic. Bitcoin, being our volatile choice, looked good last week, but not so much at the moment. Warren Buffett, although first place initially, is now on a smooth downwards path right now. S&P and Bank of England are two benchmarks, arguably. They're pretty stable in the middle, so that's kind of expected. So in our ChatGPT portfolio, we can have a quick look and get some insights there. Our biggest winner so far, definitely Louis Vuitton with a 20% rise, and closely followed by Nvidia. Our biggest loser in that portfolio, STM, down 11%, but ChatGPT didn't actually allocate much money to STM, so it's not having a massive impact at all. Let's take a look at our Gemini portfolio and see which of its choices are doing well so far. Our biggest winner so far being Samsung, which is continuing its rise up with 30%. Now that is excellent. And again, Nvidia, second place in this portfolio as well. Down the bottom, a little less volatile than the other account. Novo Nordisk only down 10%, so nothing crazy there. So with this all in mind, let's give Gemini the first opportunity to update its portfolio in this experiment so far. And here's exactly what I've asked it. Same as ChatGPT last time. You are competing against ChatGPT, the Bank of England, the S&P 500, Bitcoin, and Warren Buffett to create me the best stock portfolio possible. You are currently in second place. Would you like to make any changes to your current portfolio? You may choose to sell any of the stocks you have here and may buy back any stock from around the world using the funds available. I think I do like the responses from Gemini more than ChatGPT, to be honest, so far. Much more detailed, in my opinion. Okay, so let's have a look at what it wants. It wants me to sell all of Novo Nordisk from Denmark. Its reason being highest daily percentage, significant short-term risk, which is fair enough. Cut your losses. It also wants me to sell Mercado Libre Argentina due to negative daily momentum and to free up capital for a higher growth opportunity, which is, sounds reasonable enough. So what are we replacing them with this time? Gemini wants me to buy MongoDB from the US due to a modern non-relational database company that is seeing renewed analyst confidence as demand in its technology surges. Can't argue with that. It also wants me to buy Figma from the US because its reason is a cloud-based UX design software company that had an explosive IPO recently. It's a leader in its space and could potentially double money over the next few years. That's there's a few I've never heard of either of these companies, but it wants me to allocate 50-50 of my available funds once the other two are sold to these new selections. So I'll put the orders in, and let's see what happens with them next time. Let's see if Gemini can claw back the lead, see if it can knock ChatGPT off the top, and we'll see if Warren Buffett comes back from his downward spiral. But yeah, very interesting. I'm quite happy so far. So subscribe, and we'll catch up in 2 weeks to see what ChatGPT wants to do with its portfolio, and to see if Warren can get back in the game. See you next time.